I've talked about him. And also as your elder son of northern Uganda. Because when there's trouble, us will stand in for you. And we have been seeing it and we have seen enough. We don't want to see trouble again. Message from the honorable message of the CDF. The bereaved family of the late RO 0134, Major General Hussein Adda, officers and men of the UPDF and fellow mourners, condolence messages. On behalf of officers and militants of UPDF and on my own behalf, please accept our heartfelt condolence at this moment of grief following the demise of our beloved General Officer, your son, Major General Hussein Adda, which occurred on the 5th September 2025. While admitted in Victoria Hospital, cause of death natural. The UPDF family extends its sympathy and condolence to the departed General's family and relatives and friends. Major General Hussein Adda joined the Uganda Army on 20th April 1963. He evidently served this country and NRA UPDF in both command and staff positions. The departed general has therefore been instrumental in restoration of peace and security in the country. The UPDF is saddened by the loss of just a senior and professional cadre whose input was still much needed. Major General Hussein Adda has been a natural leader whose exemplary performance, commitment, zeal, and resilience earned him admiration not only from his seniors and peers but also from his subordinates. His vision of leadership will always be a reference to generation to come. Beyond his professional life, Major General Adda inspired many both with and without the military circle. He was a man of discipline, overall healthy living through regular physical exercise. He was a form of jogging exercise and keeping himself physically fit. His vigor, self-awareness, and an agile work reflect the resilience of his character. His passing is a very sad story for all of us who work with him, for the entire military fraternity, family, and the country. We shall indeed miss his wisdom, counsel, courage, and inspiration. We therefore, join the family, relatives, and friends at this most difficult time to mourn the fallen comrade, whom we shall always remember. The military history. Major General Hussein Adda joined the force on 20th April 1963 and served with various capacity. He rose through the rank appointment to the rank of Major General, the rank at which he honorably retired from active service on the 13th July 2018. Appointment held. The late Major General retired Hussein held the following appointment: Storekeeper, Gaddafi Barracks, 1964, RKM's Signal Regiment, 1967, Quartermaster Gaddafi Barracks, 1969, OC Barracks, Store Gaddafi Barracks, 1971, Deputy Quartermaster General, 1973, Director of Barracks and Store, 1977, Commandant Barrack Training School, 1996, Camp Commandant General Quarter, 1997. In my history, I think he has been the longest commandant of the General Quarter this time. Military course attended. He attended the military course Basic training course, Ginger, 1963, Regimental Sergeant Major, Kenya, 1965. All-Armed Course, Nakuru, Kenya, 1965. Officer Cadet, Ginger, 1968. Junior Staff College, UK, 1970. Rangers Course, UK, 1972. Law of War, Italy, 2000. The family matters. According to our record, the late Leo survived with 5 children, as indicated below. Maka Hussein, daughter. Isa Hussein, son. Sarah Hussein, daughter. Zamu Hussein, daughter. Said Hussein, son. His primary next of kin is Mr. Isawelo, his son, and his secondary next of kin is Miss Maka Hussein, who is the daughter. Uganda People Defense Force has covered all expenses and also provided a quadrillion of 5 million shillings to support the bereaved family. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Mwanzi Karinigaba, General, Chief of Defense Forces and Senior Presidential Advisor for Special Operations. I thank you all. The family, Mabubu, lakini bali kwa nyinyi basi wapige mmoja wale salute wapige. for the meetup. It's now my pleasure to invite the Chief Monarch, Honorable Minister, Hello.
Let's recognize the coming of the Minister, the Chief Monarch. Thank you everyone for being patient. This is the last bit. Then Salah and Janaza, inshallah, and we set off for the burial. Our family, Imedo, Taja Sirisi, Amachado, Ijoba Sizagao, Minister Bejojo.
The family of the bereaved family, the Minister of State, Lands, in charge of urban development, CDF representative, General Charles Otema Awan, my colleague MPs who are here, and the former members of parliament who are here, other senior generals, the senior officers and the juniors, my sister, the ambassador of Uganda to Turkey, our senior citizens from West Nile who are here, and others from other parts of the country who have joined us, all the mourners, we gather here today with a deep sorrow, but also with a great pride to bid farewell to a gallant son of Uganda, a soldier's soldier, Major General retired Hussein Adda. Before I go into details to mourn with you, I want to request my senior elder, State Minister for Lands and Urban Development, Honorable Iga, to greet the mourners, then I deliver my speech. My brother, you're welcome.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, the family, the UPDF fraternity, and all the mourners. I stand here just to extend my condolences to all of us upon the death of our beloved brother, father and son. I've only one thing to say, but before I say it, that booklet you have printed, in it you have said, Major General Hussein Adda was released from prison in 1988 August. That is wrong. He was released in August 1985 by the Tito Okello Lutua government after the Uganda National Rescue Front had captured power together with the General Lutua in July 1985. So correct that. And immediately after release, by then Colonel, by then Major, but now Major General Hussein Adda. So the importance of the change that had occurred. And he did change, he remained to serve this government under the NRM government. It was a long vision. Not many of us saw it, but even under his circumstances, he was able to see that it is a change which has come to last, and it has lasted, and he has left it here. That's a big lesson for us to learn, that such changes are not just a small one. Finally, Hussein Adda's discipline vilifies one idea that for quite some time a number of Ugandans had begun to have, that officers and men of those governments were per se bad people. It means we had good people in the forces at that time, and we still have good people in the forces now. Individual bad forces in the armed forces are individuals like in any other sector of the society. It's never a community, it's never a tribe, it's never a region. May God Almighty God rest Major General Hussein Adda's soul in eternal peace. Thank you.
Thank you, my senior. You can go and have a seat. Mourners, for the 62 years General retired Adda wore the army uniform, in which more of the years were under Uganda People's Defense Forces. With discipline, dignity, and unwavering professionalism. His life history or life story is not just the biography of one man, but the living testimony of resilience, sacrifice, and patriotism that have built and sustained the UPDF over generations now. As a leader, Major General retired Hussein Adda inspired countless individuals with his vision, integrity, and mentorship. No doubt, when we heard about his demise, the whole UPDF were all saying, I passed through his hand. I passed through his hand. And all of them, without any command, volunteered to organize this burial. Everyone I passed through the hand of our general. I passed through the hand of our general. When the family was bothering to find out how a decent burial will be organized for general, the UPDF fraternity said, that's our father, that's our grandfather, leave that responsibility to us. And I want to thank the family members for being present. I know for us as Muslims, we would have hurried by now, we would have put general to rest. But the family decided to be patient and give the time for the generals to organize this decent burial. I want to thank them for that patience. And I want to thank the UPDF for doing all it takes that we are giving a befitting burial for the gallant son of this country who comes from West Nile. His legacy extends beyond his military achievements, as he touched the lives of many through his kindness, humility, and generosity. He leaves behind not only his family, but also a generation of officers who benefited from his wisdom and example. Today, we say farewell to a hero, a true champion of the nation's values. May his soul rest in peace, and may his memory inspire the future generations to serve with honor and distinction. The veterans here, I want to say the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, when he saw that the UPDF Act had gaps, especially a gaps of handling veterans, he directed my senior minister and myself to amend that act so that a huge content of how to manage veterans should be included into the law. Now I want to inform you that that law has been passed, the President has ascended to it, now it is the UPDF Act 2025. One of the issues that have been captured in that law are, one, giving a medical treatment for our veterans when they're in their homes. Therefore, when you are a veteran there, you are sick, you now have the opportunity to be referred to better medical facilities within the country and outside the country, and the government takes the responsibility of treating you. That's why our brother breathed his last in Victoria Hospital under the ministry. Two, under that law, the ministry has decided to see that the enumeration for the veterans should also be considered under their pension. Therefore, if any enumeration or increment is done for the serving soldiers, automatically the veterans' pension will also be increased. That is what has been captured in that law for our veterans. Aware that these veterans sacrificed for work for this country when they were doing it without a pay, without decent dressing, almost even without food. But because they had the heart for the country, they sacrificed all their time. Therefore, this is now the time to also consider them and say thank you. And that has now been captured in the law, There's no doubt about it. Another thing is their welfare in terms of income. The ministry is all out to see that the veterans have to be productively active. Therefore, they have been involved under the program called Food and Feed, where government is facilitating them with the capital, with the land, with the every materials to be productive in growing specifically maize and beans, and even to create for them market. When they have produced these outputs, the market is with NEC, that is the commercial arm of UPDF or of the Ministry of Defense. They buy it from them, they process it, and they give it for the serving army. That's how the government is working for the veterans. In our region, President Yoweri Museveni directed that all ex-combatants of West Nile, their ex gratia must be paid. Therefore, in April this year, the President was in Yumbe to come and launch the final payment of the ex-combatants of West Nile. We have already started the process. We have paid more than 95% ex-combatants under West Nile Bank fraud. We are paying the remains of UNLF 2, and we have paid the handshake of the aerobic whose initiator we are going to lay today here. Aerobic was a peace unit formed by our generals when they realized that West Nile was in a lot of circles. There was a lot of insecurity. They sacrificed to come and negotiate between the people of West Nile and the government. And one of the key initiators of aerobic is the late General retired Adda that we are going to bury today. Therefore, today in West Nile, when we are peaceful, when we are celebrating, when we are putting all the infrastructure we are putting, the general we are burying today played a pivotal role in that. Under the ex-combatants, we are going to pay the UNLF 1 or UNLF led by General Moses Ali, who is supposed to be here with us, but he couldn't make it because he has just returned from Germany for his medical treatment. So he's a bit weak, that's why he's not here. And we are also going to pay NRI West Nile under late Major Mahmoud Lambe. That money is also within the money the President launched in Yumbe, the 26 billion that we are going to use to pay all the ex gratia of the ex-combatants of West Nile. And that is how the President of Uganda loves the people of West Nile, even if the people were fighting him, but he said, let's sit down and we do better things for the country. That's why groups that were called rebel groups are still considered, and he said, thank you, have this ex gratia, you go and sit down. I have noted the issue of the chairman of Obongi. I will forward the chairman of Obongi and the elders of Obongi. You have put one request, and I'm going to forward it to the President. I am aware he will consider it. And for the issue of the tarmac road, I have been talking with my minister here, the Minister for Urban Development, is working again the Osmith phase. And that one also considers working on the town roads. Therefore, the road you are going to name, if it is within the town of Obongi, it can easily benefit from that project because the project is at the last in its materialization. Therefore, those two requests you have put in front of us, I think as a government, we are going to consider them in memory of our grandfather, whom we are going to bury today here. On behalf of the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs, I extend our deepest condolences to the family, the friends, and the colleagues of retired Major General Hussein Adda. May they have strength in the memories of his remarkable life and service. Rest in peace, my grandfather, my father, Major General retired Hussein Adda. Your service will never be forgotten. You did what you are supposed to do. Ina lillahi wa ina ilaihi raji'un. The Commander-in-Chief, the President of the Republic of Uganda, after the ministry, after the UPDF taking the responsibility to take the burial and all the expenses of the burial, when I was coming, he extended a hand to me of 10 million that I should come and give to the family. Therefore, I'm requesting the family to come and have this hand. Thank you, Monas. Thank you, representative of CDF. Send our regards of the people of West Nile to him for quoting our father all this that we are doing for him. Thank you, my generals, the officers here. You are really a mighty party. We are proud of you as the Minister of Defense for whatever you are doing for this country. We thank you. Continue with that relentless service that you are giving for the citizens. Thank you all for God and my country.
That was the final and very wonderful speech, eulogy from our mother, the Minister of State in charge of Veteran Affairs. We want to thank you all. Allahumma thank you, Honorable Huda, for a very critical speech, critical statements in memory of our late. We're moving towards the final bit of our program as we organize to hand over to the religious to conclude the critical components that Allah has provided them to do. Two pieces of information. Number one, it is critical in our religion, the person before being put to rest, if there are people demanding him, they should see the family. And as well as those whom he is in demand, don't be hiding, kindly also come and see the family and indicate to the family there were transactions we got into with the late, and I want to do the befitting, and I'm handing over what is due to him. It's our call on to that, Two, there are people who have come at the time when we were the epitome of the function and we did not recognize. We recognize you all in your various categories and titles. We apologize if your specifically the name was not mentioned. Thank you, and thank you. I want to invite the minister, the ambassador, to handle the last speech of the remaining parts of the film.
Thank you very much. We are almost coming to the end of this ceremony. There are key issues that need to be highlighted. One is from here we'll be handing over to the religious leaders, and that is the district Qadi, to perform the prayers, and then Janaza, then ultimately we'll be proceeding to the Arua City Cemetery. But while there will be a ceremony that will be performed, and
we could remain here, better for them. We feel like this is politically effective. But the boss Jubilee Sedibo, Janaza Bear, from Janaza D. Capital. Bamron na usube leche. Ime si bade du kolokolori munga leko. Idi mucheko. It is more time, it may pass in back to the church and not.
so the barrier today is going to Nolata Mudena Magadi Kagamugolo Ajaya Zulugayo Koletino UPDF down to Longoro. I know that the Kagabebe na Dipolo Padre, the Akuteli, Komakitoli Usa, we would like to Gumaki, So Barrow will be at the cemetery, and that was the request of our father that he be laid at the Arua City Cemetery, which is all known to all of us, because in one way or another, we have already buried someone at that cemetery. So in terms of direction, you know where to go. However, the body will be carried there by the UPDF officers until the gate of the cemetery. We apologize to those who had wanted to carry the body. Thank you so much, but because of security reasons and because of the directive from His Excellency for the retired general's comrades to honor him by lifting his body, he will be in their hands until the final moment when religious leaders will take off, carry him from the gate to the point, and then you will wait for the gun salute. If the gun salute is concluded, you then proceed and bury him in the Islamic way. There are specific people who have been chosen to enter, to lay him where he will be resting, and these are Saidi Hussein Adda, Shaban Aloro, Abdu Haruna, and Sergeant Ratib Hassan Kemis, including Bashir Lomo. We thank all those who had expressed interest to be part of this ceremony, but because it's not easy to have everybody involved, and because this is an occasion that must be handled by close kin of family, their names I've read will be the only one that will be allowed to be doing this operation. I want to use this chance to thank everybody who has come here. right from my sister, the Chief Mourner, Honorable Huda Olero, our senior brother and minister, Honorable Biga Mario, all the members of parliament who have come here to express their sympathies with the family. The members of the UPDF family, we honor you, we respect you, and we have no words to describe what you've done today. The population of Uganda who are not here but are mourning with West Nile today as we lay our hero at the cemetery. The people of West Nile who have come all the way from Adjumani, Obongi, Moyo, Nebi, Zombo, and all the other districts, Arua district, and the entire Arua city. The leadership and the population of Arua city, thank you so much for coming. I know we are hurting. I know we are sad. I know you've tried your best to control your tears. But you all know that because of the heart, because of the deeds of our father, of the late retired General Hussein Adda, you all know that Allah will grant him with the highest profit, that is Janatul Firdaus. He held the hands of many orphans. He took care of many children. I, speaking here, I want to bear testimony before you lay him that my family is one of the beneficiaries of good upbringing from him. When I lost my father and all my siblings, we had no one to go to. And I know many orphans here grew in the same way that I did. And I know the family of the late, my father Hajibuga is here because you know what Hussein Adda did to us. He held our hand when we needed him most. He paid school fees for many of us. He never chased us out of his home. May Allah grant him Jannatul Firdaus.
Thank you, Ambassador Tiperu. We are going for Salatul Dhuhr and thereafter Salatul Janaiz. For Salatul Dhuhr, the men will be where the masks have been put, up where the casket is. Then the ladies will be behind the casket. After Salatul Dhuhr, the casket will be moved in front where the Imam Sheikh Jafar will lead the prayers. For now, with those without wudu, this is a time for you to prepare yourself. Go and get ablution. Now, this card has a word to say. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The Chief Mourner, Hajati Olero Huda, representative of the CDF, our headmaster of the Greater North, General Tema, allow me to rise on the protocols earlier mentioned. I have two messages. One from His Eminency, the Mufti of Uganda. He has sent to me a condolence message. The other one is from me on behalf of the Muslims of Arua and West Nile General. Before we take a leave for Salatul Janaiz and Kubri, allow me, first of all, thank the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for always, and the UPDF, for always standing with our brothers who are fallen in the army. Last year, we lost General Gawal when
we came in touch with the UPDF, the main brigade commander, Baino Mugisha. Immediately he acted, and the UPDF responded and they supported. Today, we have seen our Mzee, Major General Hussein Adda. His Excellency has responded. And the UPDF, most of the generals are here now, the ones from Northern and Western Nile. Allow me to extend this thanks to him. Without forgetting also our sister, Ambassador Nusura Tiperu. Ambassador, may Almighty Allah protect you. You spend a lot of time, including your own resources, for always bringing for us our bodies back. Last time our brother died in Istanbul, you personally took charge and organized for her a decent burial, just like you are organizing for our Mzee. I know very little. It's okay. He has told me that all these efforts comes from His Excellency the President. Indeed, it is his efforts. Some of us are young. We heard of General Hussein. You can see he was born after the World War II, 1945. Joined the army at the age of 17. He lived as an army and died as an army officer. This reminds me of a commander in Islam, Khalid bin Walid, who during his sickness raised a very pertinent question. As a commander, he wished he would have died in the battlefield with his body full of scars. He said, today, I am dying on a bed like an old camel. He has nothing to offer. He prayed he would have died in the battlefield. And here before you is an example of Khalid bin Walid. He lived all his life in uniform, and today he's dying. He died. Indeed, the UPDF has all the moral authority to do what he deserves. He has chosen to live as an army officer. For us to deny him that legacy is uncalled for. Allow me also to thank again the UPDF for the discipline they have shown. I've never seen such a discipline before. It tells us that the UPDF is built on the principles of discipline. It reminds me of this famous saying from the same commander, that our strength is not in our numbers. Our strength is in our faith and discipline. The Romans will never defeat us because of their numbers, nor are we going to do the same. But the strength lies in the discipline. Thanks to the CDF for the discipline he has instilled in the UPDF. The UPDF doesn't lie. The UPDF always tells the truth. Allow me to read the message of His Eminency, the Mufti of Uganda, Al-Hajj Dr. Shaban Ramadan Mubaje. as we are taking the body to the graveyard, as the ambassador has rightly put it, for the respect of the general and any other Muslim who has died, there are Muslims right now who are waiting at the graveyard, as usual, to pray on the road. If anyone is here, communicate to them that the general shall not be prayed for on the road. We are praying for him here, as the president has directed, and no other prayer shall take place on the road. There are people already who are at the graveyard waiting to pray on the road. This is another bid'ah we have introduced in Arua, and it only happens in Arua. Please, if you are there, there is no prayers that shall take place on the road. The prayer shall be done here in our primary, and it is the last prayer that will take place. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Condolence message to the family and colleagues of Major General Hussein Adda from His Eminency, the Mufti of Uganda. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. To the bereaved family and esteemed colleagues of the late Major General Hussein Adda, His Eminency Sheikh Shaban Ramadan Mubaji, the Mufti of Uganda, extends heartfelt condolences on the passing of his distinguished son of Uganda and revered military leader. Born in the present-day Obonyi district, Major General Hussein Adda's remarkable journey epitomized dedication and steadfast service. Rising to become the highest-ranking military officer from his district, his 55 years of continuous military service stand testament to his unwavering commitment to Uganda's armed forces and national development. Notably, Major General Hussein was a beacon of peace, playing pivotal roles in fostering stability and reconciliation in Uganda's complex security atmosphere. His leadership exemplified resolve in promoting harmony and addressing challenges with wisdom. At this moment of grief, we derive comfort from the Quran and Hadith. Indeed, we belong to Allah, and indeed to Him we will return. Quran 2:156. This profound verse reminds us of our motto, return to Allah, instilling patience and trust in His divine degree amidst trials of loss. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Verily, Allah tests His servant with what He gives him, and if a patient, He is pleased with him, A reminder of divine testing and the virtue of patience. The Prophet, peace be upon him, also said, when a person dies, his deeds come to an end, except for three ongoing charity, beneficial knowledge, and righteous child. Who prays for him? We pray Major General Adda enduring contributions are a source of perpetual reward. Major General Adda exemplary services reflects the virtues of patience and steadfastness in Islam. He was a shining example of leadership. His contributions to Uganda's security, peace, efforts, stability will be remembered. His life underscores the interplay of faith, service, and dedication. On behalf of the Muslim community in Uganda, and more especially West Nile, we mourn the loss of Major General Adda, a profound son of West Nile and a illustrious servant of Uganda. As Uganda Muslim Supreme Council, we convey our deepest sympathies, recognizing his service, legacy, intertwined with national harmony to the Uganda People's Defense Forces. We join you in grieving the departure of a stalwart military leader whose dedication fortified Uganda's security fabric. May Allah Ta'ala grant General Hussein Adda elevate his status in Jannah. Allahumma Amin. Thank you, His Eminency Sheikh Shaban Ramadan Mubaje, Mufti of Uganda. Now, I think we shall pray. Ladies will remain behind, and gentlemen ahead if you have ablution. And if you have prayed, you can wait for some 3-4 minutes. We conclude, then we proceed with the janazah.
Thank you, Kaldi. Now adhan for Salat al-Dhuhr. Adhan is done. الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله. Make sure you have wudu, please.
Hasan.
استووا واعتدلوا. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. They can bring the casket.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are now requesting the army to lift the dead body and come with it here. Muslims, please leave it to them. It is their work. They will hand it over to us when we reach the cemetery. So we are now requesting you to please come with it, and everyone should remain where he prayed. Remain just where you prayed. And again, this record is telling us that in Kabul there is no any other janaza apart from this one. Amaleki Mighty, UPDF Baziki to Legaro, Palabasi, Sangura Jorga, Amaki, another Chirikaide. You do that, you and was in Joe, another one was got this is still under you. Amaleki does say, in the step anywhere out of the front. And still as let's open it. Yeah. Janaza kabur galila pala del foshalera ili munyo go pilara.
Yele magabisi sidani kon piri ko tulele piri. Sidani kon piri ko tulele piri. Ya molo kwina gabisi sidani kon piri ko kutore nele piri.
Songa pirogo.
Because on the footage you'd be disrupting me.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. اللهم لا تفتنا بعده ولا تحرمنا أجره واغفر لنا وله برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين وصلى الله على سيدنا.
Mama mkibikaburia askari pia hudijini.
Anthems, band. Keep in your position, please. Don't move.
the casket will pass via Central Division headquarters in Oli. It will then move to Smash, and then finally it will end up Asia Zabere, Mamusu Pera Alecha, the Dika, Umuko, Imudaleko, Kwamazati Mugako, Nya Diagogo.
Ile nyefu dede kada dede na nite lele padede na kuteni kwenye kile mpigie fulani kwa wako kasabakile na danki mongoro ima ima gadi kwa uti ibe mdodo kiguma kako nyele teni kusako kute mokuna na utu kwenye lead divisions ma au tipi mpila gani yelu kamkata mno inindima upite sikasumi Nalapa umbelere jibu edika yako roda kwa kutola balo kwa baga salo alugo wetu awe mu pita sikasu ya nyola kwa madresu kwa support lagata tukuna nagade mwerumu terelika mbonelika murelika kemukani kwa kenda nagaduma awe tupito kada kwa nagadi bezala pita wata akura ya nyola même si c'est mathématique à la nouvelle
ndio wamesema tuweke kwa break. Wao watabeba pata. Utaroro leo. Ile sema toke.
Fande. Eh?
Capture well. I'll share my statement. Here are police.
Kwa mkubwa. Simama pale. Wacha mimi napaki yeye hapo. Habari gani? Iko sawa? Wacha tusindikize mzee. Wacha tumsindikize aende kwa jina ya Mungu. For the parade, the
Lakini watengeleze eneo wengine pale.
You can pass that down in the direct side. You can put this thing.
Kichwa yake watu wanaangalia.
Unda mazisi. Salamu za mwisho kwa Mariam. Esima to.
Senhor, ça c'est bien.
utaenda kushoto gap.
Yes, our viewers from within West Nile and across Uganda and Africa, we have finally come to the end of the coverage for the funeral of the late retired Major General Hussein Adda, who was someone from Obongi district, and he died on 4th of September 2025, and his funeral has been held today at the Royal Primary, and the burial is now taking place here at the cemetery, as you can see in the background as we are showing for you. So we thank you for staying tuned and watching the whole funeral session from the beginning up to the end. Thank you.